LeBron James' comments were blank.
Inappropriate, whiny, all the above. The Cleveland Cavaliers, they have given him everything he wanted. They have the highest payroll in NBA history. He wanted J.R. Smith last summer. They paid him. He wanted Shumpert last summer. They bought in Kyle Korver. He's the best player in the world. Does he want all the good players? He don't want to compete? He is an amazing player. But this notion, they're the defending champs. And for him to be trying to hold anything over Dan Gilbert's head, and I love all these wild punk-ass reporters on television who's afraid to call LeBron. LeBron's a great player and a great guy. But this notion, he's got to have all the best players on his team. He's got Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. He wants everybody. He don't want to compete. He want to be the favorite all the time. It just pisses me off that a guy that great don't want to compete.
The year is going to be ups and downs. It's going to be peaks and valleys. And you got to know that you're getting everybody's best, first off, right?
Yeah.
Secondly, nothing's going to be perfect during the year. You're going to go through ups and downs, and through those peaks and valleys is what you learn about your teammates, what you learn about yourself, what you learn about everybody around you, the organization, everybody. On top of that, I want to add on, when champions go through stuff like this, we deal with it in the locker room. We're not talking to the media about anything other than win. Right. It's
social media.
I'm giving perspective here, and that's what I'm saying. We teaching here. So with that, you deal with it each other, because you know who's going to get us out of this? Each other. No one's coming through this door. The mentality is to take care of it right now, and us.
And address the issue face to face.
And be man about it. So that's our view on the issue. I feel like Cleveland's a championship pedigree. This type of behavior, this is when you're trying to make the playoffs, or when you're trying to figure out an identity. When you're a champion, you deal with it.
And this is normal. This is normal that's happening in that locker room. It's just that you're hearing about it now because of the whole social media era. But this is normal for the locker room.
You know, let me get...
What's up, guys? It's your man RB the Breakthrough, back here again with yet another video. And as you guys just saw in the video footage, you know, both Charles Barkley, KG, and even the rest of the TNT crew, they just went in on LeBron James. Now, what's funny about this is, you know, the last two videos that I've made concerning these different issues, many of you in the comment sections were talking about how I don't know basketball and different things of that nature. Yet, last night, whenever KG and different, you know, players who actually play the game come out and say the exact same things, now all of a sudden I see a lot of you guys changing up your stories. You know, now you're saying that, oh, he shouldn't come out to the media and say this. You know, now you're saying that he has one of the biggest payrolls in Cleveland and that, you know, the Cleveland Cavaliers have given him everything that he wanted. Yet, whenever I was saying these things on yesterday's and the day before's video, you guys are saying, oh, you don't know basketball, like LeBron James needs to say these things. It's crazy because yet whenever you hear, you know, an NBA player say it, then all of a sudden your story changes. But I told you guys, I have friends in the league. They've already been saying the same thing. Though I will say, you know, the things that KG said about how you handle things whenever you're a champion, I totally agree. If you're gonna try to hold guys accountable and check people, do it in privacy. And I also believe that what Charles Barkley was saying here, I believe he was right on the money. And again, for anybody who thinks that I'm just saying this just because these guys started saying it, go check yesterday's video, go check the day before's video, even, you know, past videos. I've been saying these things. Yep, let me go ahead and put back on that, you know, that RB the Prophet hat, because I mean, literally, I've been saying it. But Charles Barkley was right on the money. You already have the highest payroll in NBA history. You wanted J.R. Smith to get signed, they overpaid him and you got him back. You wanted Tristan Thompson signed, they overpaid him and you got him back. You wanted Kevin Love signed back. They overpaid him, you got him back. You wanted Kyle Korver, you got him. And then you go off talking about you need a playmaker. Yet you push for the Carmelo Anthony trade for Kevin Love, and last time I checked, Carmelo Anthony is not a playmaker. So what you're saying is kind of contradicting. Not to mention, statistically, Carmelo Anthony only averages about 2 more points than Kevin Love does right now. Yet Kevin Love averages about 4 to 5 more rebounds than he does. So personally, I would actually take, those loss of, 2 points per game and actually keep, that extra 4 to 5 rebounds per game, because that means more possessions, that means more shots. But yeah, that definitely makes no sense. Oh, we need a playmaker, yet you're pushing for Carmelo Anthony. I mean, guys, it's about time that we start holding this guy accountable. I see you guys literally in the comment section defending LeBron James to there's no end, but it's like, have the Cavaliers not given him everything that he wants to this point? They have. And I think Charles Barkley is right. Like, man, do you just want all of the best players? You already have a cakewalk in the Eastern Conference and you still want better players. And if you're the best player in the world and you have Kyrie Irving, and you have Kevin Love, and you have Kyle Korver, and you have Channing Frye, J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson, what more do you need? You can win a championship with that. A lot of you guys in the comment section are saying, oh, but look at the amount of minutes he's playing. Guys, go look at the amount of minutes that Kobe Bryant played the season where he ruptured his Achilles. And also go look up how old he was. In a stacked Western Conference, the Lakers had a losing record, and literally Kobe Bryant kept chipping away, and literally brought that team back to playoff contention. I mean, literally, like, he got injured, and because of what he did to that point, they made the playoffs, but he was injured, so he couldn't even play in the playoffs. And I remember that whole year, nobody expected the Lakers, especially with the way that they started off, to even make the playoffs. I mean, man, you guys are saying, oh, he doesn't have enough help. It's the players. He doesn't have enough rest. Yet at the same time, he doesn't even play all 82 games of the season. He sits out for rest. You guys can call me a hater till the sun comes down. I really don't care. It's about time that we start holding him accountable. You already don't play all of the games in an 82-game season. Matter of fact, go look up this stat. Please go look up this stat. LeBron James is one of the only top 10 overall players of all time who has yet to play a full 82 games in a season. And that particular stat was brought to my attention by NBA TV. I mean, people really act like LeBron James is the only player of all time that's played all these minutes and, played Olympics and did these different things. I mean, to the point to where literally, Commissioner Adam Silver is actually like contemplating shortening the season. What about guys like Kobe and Jordan? Like, these guys not only played every single game, but they played it like it was their last. Even Allen Iverson. In a full 82-game season, Allen Iverson would have literally 4 or 5 injuries going on. Now, I'm not saying that this is the wisest thing to do, but if we're just talking about heart and love for the game, literally, he hated to sit out. What happened to the times of players hating to sit out games? It's like, man, all this rest stuff is just ridiculous, man. I don't want to hear any excuses in the comments. I don't want to see any disrespectful stuff. To those of you who say, oh, but the Warriors, they added Kevin Durant. So I guess you guys forgot about whenever the Cavaliers first got together. LeBron was doing a lot of this same complaining then. And then here's the thing too, you guys are just exposing yourselves saying, oh, but he's not worried about the teams in the Eastern Conference. He's more so just worried about Golden State. So basically, you already know that you're going to be in the finals. You already know that you're going to breeze through the Eastern Conference, which means that you're going to be well rested and more rested than any team that comes out of the West. Guys, just think, if you were another Eastern Conference team, how would you feel right now when you're looking at LeBron James and he has Kyrie Irving, he has Kevin Love, he has Kyle Korver, he has Channing Frye, Tristan Thompson, J.R. Smith, he has all these players, and he's like, nah, we don't have enough. Meanwhile, you're somebody like Isaiah Thomas, and you're carrying a team by yourself. You're John Wall, you're Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, and you're like, really? This dude's sitting up here talking about help, basically saying he already knows that he's gonna be in the finals because, you know, the rest of us Eastern teams are weak. Like, that's crazy to me, man. That is just so crazy to me, man. And you guys will continue to defend him until the sun comes down. It's ridiculous. And you know what? Chuck hit it on the head. See, here's the thing. Yes, reporters are scared to say anything about LeBron James because if you do say anything bad about LeBron James, mind you can say anything as I have. For those of you who say, oh, you don't say anything bad about Steph Curry, actually watch my videos. You can say anything bad about Steph Curry, Dwayne Wade, Jimmy Butler, Antetokounmpo, DeMar DeRozan. And you guys know I have been extremely critical of Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan because I feel like, I mean, let's just call it what it is. Every single year they're a fluke. They come out hot, everybody's screaming, you know, we the North, and then they don't do anything whatsoever in the playoffs every year. But yeah, I can say bad things about anybody, you know, Westbrook, Durant, Harden, but as soon as you say those same exact things, especially if they're fact, obviously, you can say those same exact things about LeBron James, then all of a sudden, oh, you're a LeBron hater, people just want to turn off. And so when Charles Barkley said, oh, you got these reporters who are just so scared to say anything bad about LeBron James, he is so right. And I've even experienced it here on my channel. If I say something that is objectively like fact and true about LeBron James, oh, you're a hater. I could have the stats right there on the screen for you. Oh, you're a hater. But here's the thing. I'm going to continue to do what I do regardless of what you guys say. So you can label me as a hater or whatever. That's fine. At the end of the day, it's not going to stop these facts that are coming out. And lastly, to those of you in the comment section who say, oh, well, Randy, I didn't hear you saying anything about whenever KD came to the team. You just exposed yourself. You definitely have not watched my videos. To anybody who has even remotely watched any of my videos, you would know that I actually do not like KD being on this team. I actually prefer last year's Warriors team over this one. And I actually preferred that KD would stay on, you know, the Thunder. Oh, but you don't say anything bad about Steph Curry. I'm not even gonna respond to you. Like, go watch my past videos. Like, from now on, if you make ignorant comments saying that I have not said different things that I have said in different videos, your comments will be deleted. I'm sorry, I have no patience or time, you know, tolerance for ignorance and stupidity. The information is out there on my videos, go watch it. But these are just my thoughts and opinions on this matter. What do you guys think? Are you guys siding with LeBron James on here, you know, as far as what he's talking about? Or are you guys siding with, you know, Charles Barkley, KG, you know, Dan Gilbert, you know, and the rest of the TNT crew? Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to stay tuned for more NBA beefs, dramas, fights, different things of that nature. But there's not too much else to talk about. God bless every single one of you guys. Again, this is RB The Breakthrough. I'll see you guys in the next one.